From alleged rescues that turned out to be staged to overtly biased coverage and more, scandals continue to plague global news broadcaster CNN. Most recently, the American network was thrust under the spotlight and interrogated on social media over a report it published of an alleged prison rescue operation in Syria's capital, Damascus, after the fall of the Assad regime. On December 11, 2024, CNN aired a segment featuring one of its correspondents, Clarissa Ward, reporting from what she said was a secret prison in Damascus where she and her team had discovered a prisoner. Once the video hit social media, many said the footage appeared staged, and right they were. 4 days later, a Syrian fact-checking group confirmed that the so-called prisoner was actually a notorious officer in Assad's army, known for the horrendous activities he committed against civilians in Homs during the civil war. CNN ended up releasing a statement which basically said it was investigating how its team had gotten duped. Here's a look at a few other recent scandals. Now, it's no secret that CNN's word choices and framing of stories from the Middle East have faced intense scrutiny in the past. Nothing, however, exposes CNN's biased reporting more than its coverage of Israel's genocidal war on Palestine's Gaza. While CNN continues to face backlash over its framing of Tel Aviv's relentless strikes on the enclave, its own staff spilled the tea to The Guardian in February, describing how the network's editorial policies promoted Israeli propaganda while censoring Palestinian perspectives. CNN staff, including journalists from multiple of the network's newsrooms around the world, told the British newspaper that stories are being influenced by management decisions and a strict story approval process, leading to biased coverage of October 7 and Israel's ensuing genocidal war on the besieged Palestinian enclave. Remember when CNN presenter Sarah Sidner reported fake news during a live broadcast? She said that Hamas had beheaded dozens of babies on October 7. Sidner was forced to apologize after not even the Israeli army could corroborate her report, which was subsequently debunked by international journalists and more credible news agencies that conducted actual investigations. The majority of news since the war began, regardless of how accurate the initial reporting, has been skewed by a systematic and institutional bias within the network toward Israel, one CNN staffer told The Guardian. Ultimately, CNN's coverage of the Israel-Gaza war amounts to journalistic malpractice. Even in its own backyard, the cable news network is facing firing squads. In February 2022, CNN faced backlash for the timing of an Applebees advert that was viewed as tone-deaf. While broadcasting live coverage of the Russia-Ukraine war, showing sirens blaring in Kiev, CNN switched to a split screen and up popped an upbeat Applebee's advert set to the chirpy song Chicken Fried. The faux pas resulted in viewers calling out both the network and the restaurant chain for the poorly timed transition between live war coverage and restaurant advertising. Needless to say, Applebee's ended up suspending its advertisements on CNN. In October of the same year, two CNN journalists, Anna Coren and Daniel Hodge, landed in hot water and brought on another scandal. The pair were forced to leave Thailand while covering the aftermath of the country's deadliest mass killing. They had recorded a segment inside a daycare center in Nong Bua Lampu province where a grisly gun and knife attack by an ex-police officer resulted in the deaths of 36 people, including 24 toddlers. Authorities said the journalists had entered the country using tourist visas and were found to have trespassed an active crime scene without permission. As scandals keep piling up, CNN's credibility continues to flounder. Can it learn from its many mistakes, or will it keep sinking to new lows?